Hi everyone, welcome back. I am here with a flip through of our Concertina journals, and I did this in two different sizes. This project was completely inspired by Tinson on YouTube. Her link will be below. I used the Paper Studio collection called Haberdashery, and yeah, this one's made out of 5x7 envelopes. This one's made out of 9x4-ish envelopes, regular letter size, business size envelopes, all in kraft. And yeah, this was fun. So let me show you what we've got. We'll start here with the tall. I'm going to call this one the tall. And it has a seam binding closure that is attached to the back with a piece of cardstock and some lace. And the front has, and let me untie this and I'll show you what's on the front. On the front I have a recycled business envelope. This happens to be from my insurance bill. It always has that large window, which I love. I've got some linen, some crochet trim. The journal is from Artie Mays. And I've got a little strip of one of the background pages on there. I have used the Tim Holtz Distress Sprays in Walnut Stain and Vintage Photo to age the pocket. Inside I have a really tall tag, and I've left all the tags and journal cards, etc. blank on the bottom. Looks like it's got a piece of plastic from the window on there. And anyway, for journaling, and then that just fits right in there. Okay, so this is so fun. So you turn this over, you have a long pocket here. I've got some trim, lace trim, and then I've got tags. They're blank on both sides for journaling. And then inside this pocket, I've got some coffee-dyed ledger paper. And I've just tucked that in here. On this side, I've got a paper clip with a piece of seam binding just attached to it for a little decorative. I've got the belly band and lace trim top and bottom, and I've got an envelope. All of these papers are from Haberdashery, and then I've just added some lace trim. We've got a pocket there. This goes under there, and I've just used the paper clip to keep it closed, like so. Inside this pocket, I've got a little booklet with one of the patterns from the collection. It's blank inside. You could add photos or journaling or whatever you would like to add to that. Then we'll flip it over this way. I think this is my favorite layout. I'm calling it Four Corners, and I've got some coffee-dyed cardstock in here for journaling, pictures, whatever, or just tucking in some receipts or tickets or mementos, as you will. And then in these pockets here, I've got a little piece of background paper that you can do whatever you'd like with that, as far as photos and journaling. I've left them all blank. That way it's up to you. Now this page is going to be a repeat of the first two pages. We've got the envelope that tucks under the belly band with the paper clip to hold it down, and then in this pocket we've got that other folder. This is a beautiful paper collection. Lots of fun stuff. And then over here we've got the blank tags and the coffee-dyed ledger paper. Now this coffee-dyed ledger, the coffee-dyed designs are from Leanna Scrap, and her description is also in the description box, or her link, not her description. Okay, here we have the back of the book, but that's not the end, because when you open this side, you have more. Now on this side, what I've done is I've taken a little craft bag, 4x6 craft bag, and I've kind of scored it on, not kind of, I did, scored it on both sides to make it narrower so that I could get it to fit in here. And I've decoupaged the pocket with some Tim Holtz paper, added some trim, a seam binding bow. I've attached it only on the 3 sides so that I could get an extra pocket. So I've got this front pocket here, which I've cut with my tag topper punch, and then I've got a taller tag here in the back. And then in the top, and I'm hoping I can get this all, if you don't catch it this time, you'll catch it on the next one. A tall, slender folder, which opens up, and then it has a tuck here for sticking things inside of. Sometimes you have those little teeny tiny little tickets, and you know, the tickets might be ripped in half, or small things that you want to keep track of. Those will fit perfectly in there. So all 4 of these pockets excuse me, have a similar folder. So here we have a belly band, a waterfall with a band, excuse me. And so these are all blank on the back, so that you could write on them or put photos there or whatever you would like. And then it does have the band closure with magnet to keep it closed. There again in the top I have another skinny folder with the tuck on the side. Oh, I'm going to have to add some glue there. Then on this side, and I hope I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. Okay, on this side I've got a pocket here on the bottom with some lace trim. I've got another tag, blank on the back, with some crochet trim at the top, and then I have another one of these tall folders. I love this pattern, so pretty. So that goes in the top. And then on this side we've got a belly band with a tall skinny tag, and let's see if I can, well, let's go this way. I'm going to have to go back and add some glue to the trim. But yeah, I just love this image of this gal with her hat, and I thought that would be perfect for sticking inside this. I guess it's a high belly band. I've got some flat back pearls there on that. Stick that back in. And then here at the top we've got another tall folder, tall skinny folder with the tuck spot in there. And then we're back to the beginning. And then the ribbon just ties around there to keep it closed. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. And this one, like I said, is 5x7. And I've got a CD sleeve here with the same kind of treatment as before. I've got a little piece of linen, some paper cut off, a little bit of trim. The little journal label is from Artie Mays, but everything else is Paper Studio. I've got a couple of flat back pearls there. Then I've got this tall tag. Well, it's not a tall tag. It's just a large tag that fits inside there, and then the bird shows through the window. Love that little bird. So we have a similar thing here. We've got the side pocket with the 2 tags, and those have the seam binding top. I've got a piece of coffee dyed ledger paper that fits inside this pocket. And on this side I've got a little bit different envelope. Number one, I've got this little booklet in here, so let's show that. This is 5x7 card. You could actually use it as a card. but for photos or whatever, journaling. And then we've got the belly band. Now this envelope is exactly the same as the other one, only I didn't trim it down because it had this beautiful embossed area on the paper, so I went ahead and used that as the focal point. But the paper clip doesn't go over the crochet trim as well, so I've put it through this belly band this way and used the paper clip to keep it closed, like so. Now we flip this over, we have our four corners. Both of these have a piece from the collection. There's that lady again. She's in both books, and the bird is in both books as well. Then we have the coffee-dyed cardstock, blank on the inside and the back. Okay, same thing here. And that just tucks right under there. And then we have another piece here that's blank inside. And these fit just nicely. I've cut them down to the 5x7 size. So here's another one of those envelopes. This one has writing on the outside of it. I thought that was cute. And the belly band. And then this for the closure here. And then on these, there's the bird again with the closure. And we're back to this back pocket with the coffee-dyed ledger and the blank tags. Then when you turn it over, we have this piece with the glitter rose that is holding the ribbon on. I forgot to mention, but my ribbon has been also dyed with the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. And it's very, very cool. You can see all the variegation in the... Okay, so then we're going to pull this side over, and we will have... This one has the kraft bag attached as a tuck spot. So back here I've got, I think that's it, I have a journal card here. On the front I've got the lace trim with the bow, and in the bag itself I have a tag. And then up here we have our little folders, and inside the folders we have the little tuck spot for tucking the small tiny items, or you could use it for holding photos or whatever. Here we have our belly band with blank on the back for whatever you need. This does have a magnet closure to keep it closed. And then again in the pocket up here, it's a little tricky to get in that pocket because I pushed it level with the page. We have that, that's the same corner of that one envelope. And we have this. Okay. I go down a little bit further so it's easier to grab. Alright, so then on this page we've got our pocket with a lovely flower, and I've tucked in a little bird journal card and another tag, which I've used my tag topper to cut, punch, added some crochet trim there, and then we've got another pocket folder at the top with a lovely lady, little side pocket, and then on this side we have the high belly band. I've got a large tag here, I just love this image with the flower, with the book pages behind it. The belly band itself has the 4 pearls. Just tuck that back in there. And then again we have the tall folder with the tuck spot inside. So much fun putting these together. There again, thank you, Carol, for your wonderful tutorial. This is fabulous. I had so much fun putting this together. And then we are back at the beginning, and this will just tie a bow. So I will have these available in my Etsy store shortly if you're interested in those. But if you want to make your own, I hope you'll give it a try. It was a lot of fun. Now, it is a little time consuming, but not difficult. So I hope you have fun with this one. I hope you like it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.